The question is Beetlejuice Beetlejuice gonna make more money than the original OG Beetlejuice?
Yes.
I think it has to at this point. It's been so many years. The first one made 75 million. I think this thing is gonna get closer to 350 million. But then I don't know what the budget of this movie was. The first one only had a $15 million budget. This one might have a 60, 70, $80 million budget, in which case it needs to make 2 to 3 times that just to break even.
I will say at least 250.
250.
I think that's reasonable. I know I haven't seen the film, but the amount of discourse surrounding the original Beetlejuice is wild. It became a cult classic on a very small budget.
That's the way it used to be done. That's the way films used to get made. And that's what made them great. Necessity is the mother of invention. Up against the wall makes you forced to have to find new ways to do shit. We gotta do fact of the day. Page number 214, fact number
3.
In the 1930s, the Reverend Frederick Densham of Warlegan in Cornwall alienated his flock by painting the church blue and red, surrounding his rectory with barbed wire and replacing the congregation with cardboard cutouts.
That does sound like alienation.
That is very, very odd. I don't know what to make of that, but sometimes you get those with fact of the day. It doesn't really add anything to your life, and it's not one you can spout out to people, but it's there, and that happened. So, yeah. Hey, NarendraTheComic.
Nonsense.
Yes, and right now we're going to be reacting to this trailer for Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice is coming out in a few months' time. Halloween is indeed going to be a spooky, spooky period. Let's get to this trailer. Let's go. Alleged mom.
When you're all driving carpool and banging your Pilates instructors to fill the empty voids in your life, we'll see who gets the last laugh.
Was I watching Wednesday? What happened?
I have a feeling that. Also, the school.
My mom grew up here, that old house on the hill.
Wait, the ghost house? Is your mom Lydia Dietz?
Unfortunately.
She's a legend.
The living, the dead. Can they coexist?
Now's my chance.
Ghosts aren't real. Only gullible people believe that kind of crap.
I can't believe I'm doing this. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice,
Oh,
Beetlejuice.
she called him. Okay.
I need you to help me save my daughter. But how do I know that you're gonna keep your word?
I swear on my dead mother's soul. Yes. Bob, you and the boys stand guard. Nobody
Bob.
gets through. Let's go, honey.
Recognize this puss.
Never seen that chick before in my life. Or afterlife.
Are you doing this?
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. I'm needed upstairs. Bob, hold down the fort. Spill your guts. Who wants to go first? All right, I will. See, I'm willing to do the work.
Swear the afterlife is so random.
You're that thing from my dream. Really more nightmare material.
Confronting the unknown, conquering your fears. There's nothing harder.
What the f? Thank you all for coming to this special occasion, but right now with like a little privacy.
Oh. Very different trailer to the previous ones we've got. It gave a lot more of the story away. Maybe that's a little good because previously it was just completely bombastic and no one had a clue. But it seems like Beetlejuice is doing classic Beetlejuice stuff, double-crossing people.
Right.
That's just his MO.
Look, I haven't seen the original Beetlejuice. It's on the list. I will be watching it before this film comes out. So I'm coming at this with fresh eyes. That was utter chaos.
Yeah.
To me, that felt very higgledy-piggledy, just patched together.
I'll tell you, I know that was actually quite structured.
Interesting how when you're in the know, you're like, oh, that's a good job, and when you're not, it's like, that was a mess. Right?
That's how it works. If you don't know, you don't know, and you're missing out. You've missed out on a lot of big classic films. Maybe one day you'll watch them. This one, Beetlejuice, is top tier.
Top tier.
Very fun, light-hearted, absolutely manic, and you need that sometimes in your life. Occasionally, it can be a bit much. You don't want to be watching, well, maybe you do want to be watching it when you're like that. I don't know.
Maybe once I watch it, I'll look back on these trailers and say, oh no, the light bulb has gone off. I understand it now.
And you know what's great about it? It's a short movie.
Oh.
And I hope they stick with that sub 100-minute runtime for the sequel and don't do something silly, because nowadays you never know. Someone's going to come in with a 3-hour banger. And by banger, I mean, it's going to be banging my head like this for 3 hours, and I don't want it to be doing that. So here's to hoping, here's to wishing. I think Tim Burton has a cracker on his hands, and not that type of cracker. A cracker-jacker. A cracker is in a good cracking time.